work here. We're going to start with a slanted rectangle. Now I need you to think about this area as an ellipse, okay? Now we're going to make three more ellipses, and don't worry about the fact that they're overlapped. I also want to come down here and add in another piece. Okay, now we got the basics, so let's start adding into here. So let's start by adding in the frosting. Now when we do that, we want to make it where it's actually thicker than the actual roll, because that's what makes it look good. We're going to add in some frosting here. So maybe it's bumped up here and it's thicker there. And you don't want that area to be perfectly smooth, you need it to look a little bit rough. So now we have this, this, and then our top. Now with that being there, we're going to round that area so it looks more like it's actually kind of bumpy and actually rolled. With that being said, we need to add in shading . And then you can even add in a little bit of, you can kind of leave it like this, and it gives the illusion that the icing is dripping down. You don't have to get any more than that. Right here we're going to add in some dark. We want this to be darker than the white area because that makes that icing look like it's white. And you always want to make it just a little bit darker where two pieces meet. Think about it, that area is like thick, so it's shading it, or it's having a little bit of shadow. So I'm going to come up here, and where this icing is, I'm going to create the illusion that it's actually have a shading. Now this is icing, so we're going to use a value 1, which means it's a really light value. So I'm just going to add in a very light amount of shadow in there to give it the illusion that it's down on the side and not up on the top. Oop. Sorry guys, let's try that again. And then I added in a little bit of shading underneath. There's our cinnamon roll.